Coming to you live from Southern California. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. On the corner for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on the move. 2 down.
batting third baseman Manny Machado.
Here's Machado. This one in the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second.
Nope, that's inside.
A really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Fastball for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2-2 now. Got it looking. That's a strikeout. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Randy Vasquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Freddie Freeman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's Mookie now.
That's out.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1 is high.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Runner at second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 5th, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. Another solid power season. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. back here at
Leading
Dodger
off for
Stadium.
San
Top of the
Diego,
second,
first baseman,
Ty
Ty
France
France.
getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's low.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And a foul ball. No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Shortstop, Xander Bogart.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Pretty
Yep,
easy to
that
give
ball
up on
went out.
that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And
Nope,
another
that's a
ball.
ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
3.
The right-hander gives up the
that's ball
2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. Can't
Ball
find
one.
it here. That's 6 straight balls. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Sasaki fires. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Bogaerts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. And a superb dive diving catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
That's a little bit low. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one misses. That's 5 straight. The 1-0. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground, 2 ball. On to Cronenworth. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That's towards center. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, leading off, Samad Taylor.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now.
His understanding the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Tatis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
Outside, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Base hit as he pulls up short. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Flied to center his first time. In the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Now a quick throw to first. Tatis dives back in. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Tatis runs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. Doubled his first time.
Ball that's outside.
Tatis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tatis runs. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Gavin Sheets in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score, and the Padres tie the game. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Padres.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now 3-0. Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. All loaded up. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Yo, 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A., now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Stays alive. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Good job to fight that one off. One and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, Center fielder.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Went down on strikes his first time through. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
For the Dodgers, first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Doubled in his first AB.
Inside, ball 1. Aye.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop
Mookie digs in here. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a pop-up. France in position. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for L.A. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, it's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Freddie Freeman, the next up for the Padres.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one fouled off. And that is out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Next for the Padres, left fielder Samad Taylor.
And here is Samad Taylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Tied 1-1. Bottom of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Walked his first time.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball, that's out.
Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
Goes down looking. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive, foul right into the dugout. Yikes.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now Machado up here.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball, that's down.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike two.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And now it's 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez moving under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton rushing. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
One now. Right through there for a strike. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time.
Ball, down.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there. Tipped into the mid, strike three.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Alex Call now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one. Ball two.
Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
For the Dodgers,
Paul Gervais into the game.
Paul Gervais.
Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. The 1-0. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Padres take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
At the plate, Ty France.
Well, always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Henriquez warming up as well. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so it just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now here is Jackson Merrill. Ground ball to the right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Ball, that's low.
Man at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Tucker on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, catcher Freddie Fermin.
Now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. That's in for a strike. Ball one there. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Man on second, 2 down.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A., well, we go bottom 6. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Dodgers with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Randy Vasquez gives way, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for San
Adrian
Diego,
Morejon
number 50,
comes on now.
Adrian
Well, he's a
Morejon.
big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Down low, it kicks away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Just missed. And strike one to Mookie Betts. Inside, almost got him. That one hammered, but pulled foul. No outs, runners at first and second. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, no outs. Muncy digs in.
Ball one.
The 1-1. This one chopped up the middle. The flip, there's one to first,
No,
not
he's in.
in time. Great effort there.
For the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle
And now a
Tucker.
very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Freeman on third. Muncy over at first with one away. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run homer, and they take the lead. It's 5-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. In the air, right field. Tatis under this one. And there's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Dalton Rushing. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Bogarts fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Big three-run shot for the Dodgers. It's 5-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the seventh. Samant Taylor digs in now.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 1-0. Up the middle, bats up with it, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. And he swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rushing takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Paul Gervais will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Brock Stewart gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3 in this one.
Come on, Brock.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Padres,
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Next one
Ball
misses. Ball 2. And
That's
another
ball 3.
ball. Sheets waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run. So critical pitch right here.
3-0 down. Outside corner, there's a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
Three, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and they'll do it again. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Padres lead one. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for San
We're back
Diego,
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
On the ground to third. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Alex Call.
So now here's the DH, Alex Call. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 down, bases empty. Andy Pajes will hit next. That's ripped to right down the line. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, 2 now.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses.
Outside.
And now 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one. They're still out in front 5-2. We go to the eighth. Now the DH for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Stepping in, Ty France.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. Stewart, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Fastball for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That's the third. Muncy. First out in the top of the eighth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second here, one gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Sheets rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. It's 5-3.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here's Bogarts now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. Xander Bogaerts hits one out. And we are starting over.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Brock Stewart departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher now, Will Klein, on for the 30th time this year. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
Ball.
That catches the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Out front, rip foul. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Two now. Stays alive. Two now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Right through there for a strike. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Ball. And a swing and a miss. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Go ahead run on base, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. In there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Outside low, and that is ball one.
Ball two.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. But they score 3 times to even it up. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all tied up 5-5. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Base hit into right center. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike one. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a miss. Bullpen action for the Padres. Ron Marinaccio preparing to come on if needed. Peralta, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Towards first, steps on the bag for one. Tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuki Matsui is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for San
Wandy
Diego,
Peralta
number 58,
taking over on the mound.
Wandy
This
Peralta.
southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
got him swinging for the strikeout. One left for L.A., and this remains a 5-5 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Fouled off. He was late. Just
nope,
missed.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Manny Machado up to the plate. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. Just missed. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. The 1-1. And that is out of play.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. And a 1-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the Padres pinch runner, number 4. Now here is Gavin Sheets.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one fouled off. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Ty France.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ty France, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Outside low. And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. Good eye right there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
That's ball 2.
And another ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's in there. 3-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And the tying run is on base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered in this game. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Up next for the Padres, catcher Freddie.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-5. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for San
Welcome
Diego,
back, and
number
here comes the
22,
closer, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That clips the corner.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
One-run game, bottom 9. Got him swinging.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. Swings and misses. Strike 1. The Padres trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses there, and the count now even up. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So they're down to their final out. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one at triple digits.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.